Before Jesus was crucified, he prayed to his Father, correct?
Correct.
If he was fully God, how was he speaking to God?
Good question. God is spirit, which means you cannot confine God to a torso, 2 arms, and 2 legs, and a head. God is not a material object. God is a spiritual being. That is why God can be in New York City and San Marcos, Texas at the same time. He's not limited to the physical. Jesus Christ claimed that this God who is spirit chose to humble himself and become a human being. Which means God the Son, Jesus, limited himself. But that's the key right there. He chose to limit himself and confine himself to a body. Which means when they nailed his hands to a wooden beam on a cross, it really hurt. He wasn't just a spirit floating around. It means he really got hungry, and that's why he ate. It means he understood what it was like to be rejected, to be scorned, the same way you and I know what it's like to be rejected and scorned. So he was really a human being, but he was more than a human being. He was the eternal God who is spirit.
So was he like praying to himself?
Good. All right. When Jesus walked on earth, heaven was not empty. Jesus is not all of God. Jesus is part of God, God the Son, who humbled himself, took upon himself a body, but he was not just a man. He was God in human form, but he wasn't all of God. That's why he talks to his Father. That's why he talks about the Holy Spirit. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. My other question is, why does it seem like God was more present back then than he is now?
Good point. All right. The Bible is ESPN highlights. The Bible is not, oh, God is turning water into wine at every party in Jerusalem. Right? No. At specific, unique times, God performs a miracle. The reason we call it a miracle is because it is not natural. In other words, it does not happen on a regular basis. It is unique. Does that make any sense?